What's good, everyone? Welcome back. The last game of the day, and look at this. We've got the Kings Cup reunion. Jack, Dakota, and Budget Lacoste. It is an honor to be. I'm just kidding. Odie Pixel there on the end. Nice socks, by the way. I like them.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a playing guy.
Well,
Anyone
well,
else
yeah.
playing? Yeah, we're playing.
Jack's gone for the
Under
nose
Armour.
socks.
We gotta make sure he's got the. We have the angle to get the socks in there.
Oh,
It is.
yeah, you got them.
Yeah,
Stick
there it
those
is.
little feet in the air. People are gonna love it.
But
Some people.
we have Payne versus VGJ Storm. Jack, it was a rough one versus EG. Looked like some experiment. I mean, it was. It was
Surprised you
220
brought it
minutes.
up, you know,
But no, and then you did have a. It looked rough in the early game there for your team. I thought, how do you say Yawar?
Yawar.
Yawar.
Yawar is technically.
Yay war.
Yawar
That's
is
not what it
technically
is?
the correct way to say it, but everyone just calls him Yawar anyway, or just butchers it somehow. Just 'cause
I try
it's unique.
super. I'm really
But
bad. Like
How do you say it, Grant?
Yawar.
You are.
That's wrong.
that
though,
doesn't
they
sound
said.
like a
It's
super hard
A
try.
lot
I
of the
think
people
you
just
do better.
accept when
No,
you mess
Yawar.
it up.
No, I've literally called him that for 4 years. It's
Yeah.
like
What is it?
super hard.
Yawar?
You are.
Yeah.
Yawar.
Yawar.
It
Yawar.
is that?
No, it's
Yawar.
not. He's
It's
out. You
Yawar.
won.
It's Yawar.
Oh,
That's
I've said it
that's the
wrong
correct way,
forever.
but-
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Sumail was
man.
getting mad at me too.
I'm sorry.
But nobody, yeah.
There's a lot of names like that. Like Anna, I heard it's supposed to be Anna, but everyone says Anna. It's supposed to be Anna. And
Xbox?
Katsor, you say Katsor,
I think it's
but I've heard
Katsor.
them say Katsor or Couture. I'm
Or
not
Couture.
Wait,
not
what
Couture.
about-
That doesn't sound
No,
right at all.
Couture.
That's awful.
Couture.
The one that
I'm
always
saying
gets
Katsor.
me-
I'm with you.
The one that always gets me is Yoku. So why is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yoku and
Yeah, but
not
that,
Yoki?
yeah,
It
but
used to
that's
be Yo-
like
everyone said
Habost,
Yoki.
isn't it? It's just because of the Cyrillic spelling.
Well, yeah, but
it's
yeah,
like the
but that's-
pronunciation.
See, I don't buy that because it's the same letter. It's the same. So, like, why is it yo at the beginning
Yo.
and then ooh at the end?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Is
but
there-
that's
Where's
okay.
Milad to
There's
answer
lots
this
of
question
examples where a letter is pronounced very differently in the same word.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah, like. Yeah.
In the Dota
Exactly.
world, you know, just off the top of your head.
like anal. It's got two A's in. One's an A and one's a
Oh, okay. I see what you
Anna
mean.
also fits
An
that
A and a
description, right? I
but-
mean, it's a vowel, you know. It's a little
Yeah, there,
different.
Anna. There we go. Another one.
like anal. Fair enough. Wonderful.
Well, look at this.
I mean,
Turn you
I
back on
proved
the
my
couch.
point. You know.
We've got a draft, and looks like the Weehaw Visage will still be respect band here. Crystal Main's gone. Same Dark Willow. And it's an
Oh.
instant pudge.
Look at this. I love it, Jack.
Yeah, Jack, I love this. Good choice.
Good job, Jack.
Good job.
And now they do go back, so the EG boys looking a little wrong here. Payne.
Oh, the
This is their TI8 qualifier draft. They did IO Pango first every single time it was open. Tabo's Pango is super sick.
They've played a lot of Pango. This hero, though, it just feels like he doesn't apply a lot of pressure in his lane usually. So whoever you're going up against is you're going to be able to get what they want. And then Pudge is something. I mean, you know, we've seen this hero creep up in pubs a ton, right? It's just like it's a hero that feels bad to trade against. Like if you trade your life for this guy, you know, you always feel like you're on the losing end because he gets stronger and you don't. And then just you know being able to turn around fights, defensive capabilities. This hero does a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
hear all
also
the
possible to play it up a position as well. I think you know, you might see it possibly as an offlaner as well. Like now you can consider playing him more core, not even just have to put him as a support.
Well, there's a winner Wyvern too. We saw MSS had a pretty good one last game. Had some sick. He pretty much ultied IO in the late game every single time. And Weaver Alina just killed him every single time. The IO, pardon me, not the Wyvern. So when does Resolution get the VGJ Storm tag? How long does it take
Yeah.
in game?
Come on, Jack.
I don't think it's possible anymore this season.
What?
'cause
Really?
It's
Oh
locked.
my goodness.
So it just
So-
doesn't give it to him?
So it's never official.
So what ended up happening was like after locks, we couldn't change like our original registered roster, so we registered on like a different account, and that's where the players got added.
Oh, okay. I mean,
And
it'll
so-
probably happen for TI. I don't think Valve wants to stand in Resolution tag.
Makes sense.
Or do they?
Or do they?
They want to make sure we
This
get that.
guy's good. He's
They
a
want to make sure
stand-in
we
wing
represent
TI.
FYM, you know.
Yeah,
Because you
that's
can't
true.
add the.
Have you
sponsors
had
to
all
the
their
NT.
sauces?
I have not.
What?
I remember they sponsored a summit a while ago, and I remember I like the second hottest one. It's pretty good. I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, they had one of the one with the ghost pepper or
Yeah,
whatever, and
that was when
that's
Bulba
like
ate.
the hot pepper.
Yeah, and Bulba tried eating it and started crying. That was great.
Yeah, he cried
I
a
appreciate
lot.
that. Yeah.
He cried a lot. It was very embarrassing.
Yeah.
We have one like mega spice eater, and that's Mojo. Like this
Yeah?
guy, you know,
He does.
he sits through Ghost Pepper and he's like, oh, that had a little bit of flavor and kick to it. and
I don't
everyone
think
else-
He's
Yeah.
a big FYM. This is the second time he's been an FYM
yeah,
player,
NT.
isn't it?
Yeah, with NT.
I remember him preaching about the sauce the last go around.
Yeah,
he was
he
here with
hyped. He's like,
FYM.
oh, they have the plastic bottles now instead of the glass
Oh,
ones.
dude, no, you should
It's
get
hype.
for him as a present. If only
Oh.
if you guys win this tournament, get him a waifu body pillow,
was
but
gonna
it's just
say-
a bottle of FIM with boobs.
Oh.
What?
A body pillow of FYM with boobs.
Wow.
I mean, can't go wrong there.
Does he still watch a lot of anime?
Oh, come on.
I mean,
of course.
they
Yeah.
all
I
do,
mean,
don't
does
they?
he
I mean,
drink
They all
water
do.
and eat food?
I don't think they all do.
They all,
I mean, his
yeah,
name
they
is
all your boys are anime people, aren't they?
not all of them.
What?
His name
Okay.
is like Soft Mist or Silent Solitude. There's this like Chinese anime that he's been watching that I'm not at
Oh.
all familiar with, but
Okay.
they they'll watch a few things together, but it's mostly
Probably My Hero Academia, right? I
mostly
mean,
Mojo.
that shit's fire right now. So
How does sort of Chinese anime differ from Japanese anime?
I would have to have watched it to know.
is there such a thing?
Well, he just said there was a Chinese anime, right? No,
Yeah.
normally most anime is
Oh.
Japanese.
Yeah, that's so it's a bit unusual. But actually, it's about it's an esports anime.
What?
So
Oh.
apparently, like the main character is some like super talented gamer, but then he's like not marketable or something. So he has to like I forget what happened. Just some like crazy anime premise. Like he's not cool enough, so he has to like remake himself, and he smurfs, and he just like kicks everyone's
So
butt
your
on the
team's
way up.
inspired by watching that, like seeing
only
an
Mojo,
e-gamer
I think.
that
Only Mojo.
it's popular and going far. Okay. See, they're not far from that.
Yeah, I'm sure someone has seen this and knows the plot. But Mojo is all over that. He loves it, and Clairvoyance is also a bit of a.
Always looking stylish as always. Even sitting on a stool, he just makes it look so.
He's
you know-
wearing socks and sandals.
Well, I don't.
Wait, is that sandals he's wearing?
yeah,
That's
he's
not-
wearing some
he's
Nike
not wearing
sandals.
Sorry, I
yes,
take
he
it all
is.
back.
100%.
You know that-
Look
yeah.
it. You
What's
can
that?
see him.
That's
Belt.
He's not wearing
What are
sandals, though.
those?
I mean, he looks like a British colonial from here, but he's also dressed for the winter
he
in
looks
like
like
the
a-
dead
Dude,
of
He's
summer,
not. He's,
right?
he's
So-
not wearing
He's,
sandals.
I will 100%.
He's just wearing socks.
No, he is not.
He looks like a fan of the
He's
British,
just got his
British
feet
invasion
resting
for
on the-
sure. This guy loves the
That's
Beatles.
the wood on the
That's
the
yes, the
stool,
wood on
bro.
the stool.
I mean, until
yeah, I
he
don't think
moves,
he's wearing sandals.
There's
I
no
think he
shoes
is.
in the house here, you know. And I want to make sure he's not breaking that rule. You're making a serious accusation here, saying he's
I
wearing
am.
sandals.
So Clairvoyance is very well
Wait,
dressed.
what?
I don't know how he managed to do this, but he has like embroidered like VGJ patches on his like dress shirts and stuff. I
Wow.
don't even know how he managed to do that because
Was that like the first thing he did when he got the job? He's like, I'm in. I gotta get first the logo on my shirt.
No, but he wanted to stand out. So this last trip, he went back to Canada. He comes back. He's got embroidered shirts.
I
Little
like
bro.
it.
That's
Got
sick.
cufflinks probably too, right?
That'd be sick. Well, there's pain. They're waiting. They had.
Did you hear why they dyed all their hair?
No.
It was a bet, I guess.
What was the? I heard it was. I didn't know
yeah,
what the bet was.
they said that if they made it to TI8, they were going to dye their hair, and they all did, with the exception of
Duster.
But he-
Duster.
he
but
did.
his girlfriend
Told
was
him off?
not going to be on board with like a full blonde, long hair. So
Well,
they,
I think Duster would look fabulous with full.
I
blonde
think
hair.
so too. But they met in the middle and ended up going with the little pink.
Well, I
Played
thought it was
the trailer
purple,
there.
but,
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
But so they're like Super Saiyan now, right?
No.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, Omega's saying. Well, here's Death Prophet. I was hearing some players say this hero's just not very good right now, but we're gonna see it.
Why is
Good.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, why is it
Odie
not good?
Pixel?
Pixel,
I-
take it away.
I think it's still good, and whoever said it wasn't good, frankly, doesn't have a clue.
All right,
Oh,
slap
yeah.
bet.
No, I'm good. I'm still feeling it. Well, so Death Prophet. I mean, she has a very long cooldown. Why? Her laning phase isn't too bad, or does she just like lose to TA and Lena? Is that the problem? You just lose to middle heroes. That's why you're bad.
I mean, I think when the mid pools changed a bit, it became a bit tougher for her to lane. But I think she still does a lot of the functions before, right? Like you're a frontliner, you get in the face of these other heroes. Silence has a lot of utility against what Pain has right now. So I think it's still a solid pick, and it has lane versatility, which is always valuable, right? You can put her in 3 lanes, and there's not that many heroes you can say that for.
Wait, I was debating. I forgot
Oh, and the abuse as well.
the IO.
If you get the
abuse?
IO,
Yeah.
Ag's tether bonus, and you tether the alchemist, he can just give people agonyms.
Wait, what? Don't try me right
That's
now.
sick. That's sick. The synergy is insane.
I'm taking. notes.
Imagine though, it might. You never know with the patches.
That's a strat
never
that's
know.
obviously reserved.
It might. It might be a feature. It's not. I mean, I'm sure it's not. But you never know.
Who does we all play Alchemist for? or is
I just
HFN?
read today,
Oh.
actually, Grant, on Twitter that Weehaw currently holds the record for highest GPM in TI ever
On
at
Al-
TI7
okay.
for his play on Alchemist. Maybe
Oh,
not
there we go.
TI7, maybe TI6 when he was on DC.
DC.
Oh, okay.
His DC Alchemist currently holds the GPM record in
Oh.
TI.
Oh.
So yes, Grant, I believe he does play Alchemist at least a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm more so because I know HFN's a very greedy player. So you have like two of the. I mean, that's how Pain always plays. You have two super greedy cores, and you put Tavo on like Enigma Pango, and you hope he does work.
He's a classic harvester type player, in my opinion, where it's like, you know, he'll gobble up all the resources and he'll pick his spots to come in, but you kind of have to set the table for him to be at his best, and he can play pretty well when that situation does exist.
Well, here's the Morphling for resolution again, more than likely. He had a rough one earlier, but I mean, you look at the heroes already on Pain Gaming, and it doesn't look like they have the heroes. EG just wants to stomp lanes. This game, IO +1. Can't do too much to Morph.
Yeah, I
Little
believe
better.
Rezo had a hard time because he was getting
Dumpstered.
bullied in that laning phase.
Oh, yeah.
So.
EG has picked for overwhelming lanes for a long time, and if you can't match that or something goes wrong, you just don't have a game. There's no Dota beyond the laning phase against them. And again, like we talked about, like kind of the Pango doesn't really punish your safe laner much. He doesn't really get in the face and apply pressure, so you can have that choice to go a little bit greedier with the kind of carry in the Pango matchup. That's the Morph is a reflection of that.
So now we're looking for a, looks like Snake King hero, and then an HFN hero for Pain. And there goes Abba out. Just ban is, oh, Weaver's already banned. All right. I think it's a game. You might want to ban Slark here.
Is someone who can.
HFN
fight.
Slark is just sick, especially you give him a free lane. It's not like they have the best lanes either on VGA Storm.
I'm receiving word that he is
I
wearing
can
sandals.
see. Oh, you can actually look at
Now
how
you
the
can
sandal.
see.
You see it
Okay.
over his side.
He
It's
wasn't
almost like
wearing
I
those
knew.
before.
Yes, he. I
I think he might have been.
he's been wearing them all 4 games.
He's got
all
sandals and
4.
socks.
And this is why I'm sitting
I'll
on this
admit
side of the
defeat
couch.
on the sandals.
All right,
You are correct.
take your glasses off. That's
Time for the slam.
Get the baby powder out. Here
Get-
we go.
I don't blame him for that though. Those are really comfortable MDL slippers that we got from Changsha. It is real.
We just cleaned the carpets. They're fine. You can step on with your socks.
I don't
All
like.
good.
I don't like sandals or hats. Like, what's
Or
the
hats.
point
What's,
of wearing
what's
a
wrong
sandal?
with a hat?
Why wear it?
I don't know, in case it's sunny or something.
I don't care. Glare like everyone else. Squint like everyone else.
Get those wrinkles
Have you talked
early.
to Peter lately or Loda?
Loda? Peter? And I've talked to him. I mean, I could wear a nice monster hat, maybe. I don't like he wears like the like the British one. It's like super tall. What's that
Oh.
one called? Or is-
Peter does not wear a top hat.
no, Loda.
Oh, Loda does not wear a top
Not a
hat.
top hat. I mean,
What
it's
is it,
like
trucker
it's
hat?
one of the normal hats, but then it's like taller.
A sombrero?
really?
What?
A normal
What
tall.
do you mean?
Like here, give me that hat.
Okay,
Like-
there you go.
Oh,
sir.
okay.
Like, and it's like just taller.
His shorts were just like the shape of his head.
I mean,
No, they're hats like that. I think it's actually maybe it's Canadian.
Okay.
oh,
I actually
Canadian
don't know.
hat.
Ah.
Yeah.
You look weird in a hat.
I know-
Your head looks huge in a hat like that.
He places this back for me, Jack. Thank you.
It's for the camp counselor.
Yeah.
Maybe Tavos. He's not here yet.
Yeah, punish the campers. Well, there's a Darkseer. That's a hero we haven't seen all
Wow.
tournament or in a long time.
Missed a point here.
And they take so it is going to be HFN Elk. I swear,
You were
I
right.
should have
You were
stuck to
right.
my guns. Oh, I love that set by M. I love that. The Pudge.
The Pudge.
Yeah, he's just hanging.
It's a pirate hat, right? Is that what it is?
He's
Yeah.
got the double gold items as well. Very nice. Very
That's
classy.
so sick.
Doesn't have the crimson item though.
So it is good. Man, this is. So what are the lanes going to be? Is it Io Pango in the off lane? Or do you put Witch Doctor in the off lane?
Nah.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
they
no,
both
maybe you
do
do
kind of the
actually, yeah.
same thing. I think you want. I don't know. This is.
You may not have
strange
to. I
game.
don't think there's too much kill pressure on the Panko. So if he's able to just squeak by without committing too many resources, I think that's ideal.
Is there any chance of a tri lane here on either team?
No.
Uh,
Surely
with
not.
the
We don't
Darkseer?
see tri lanes. do we?
Alright.
do you think we'll see one tri lane this event?
I think
No.
so.
If
One
we do,
tri
if
lane.
we
We've
do
seen
it,
a lot of tri lanes in the TI8 qualifiers. I saw not a
There'll have to
lot.
be
we saw, yeah,
one
but a
tri
lot
lane.
of teams lost in the TI qualifier.
That's true.
So
None of
Teams
these.
we saw
lose
we
here.
saw a lot of
As
questionable
many teams
things.
that win here are going to lose, I think. So
Yes. Correct.
it's okay to tri lane at least once.
We'll see.
No. Just, man, we had an amazing game, but the problem was so much was on his shoulders. You make one mistake, as I think Crit was saying on Lena,
Yeah.
your game's just over. One mistake. And he didn't for a long time. And then you double bashed him. It was over.
Have we heard anything about how Weeha's doing within this team? Is communication there? Is he just playing Dota and enjoying the
I
energy
think-
from the others and all the taunts and
I think for the
riding with
most
it?
part they talk in English.
Okay,
So
okay.
they communicate well. I mean, they love each other. Like,
Really?
it's
Does
such a
seem,
perfect
yeah.
match. Like, just friends, which is always good. And there's
A couple of
pain.
crazy guys who love Dota.
Yep. Now what are we looking at? They do have the ward here. Obviously, Dire sees that if they want to try to fight for this rune, but I love where IO's positioned a little bit to the left. Can just fly on down. I think it's just going to be a 2 for 2. I don't think Rezo
Yo,
will
that
wanna fight
Pango
this.
laugh, though. That's annoying, right? God. I think Valve does it on purpose
it's
sometimes.
a troll. I mean, he knows that he's laughing, and he just it's an awkward laugh. He just keeps doing it.
Oh, and here we go, the Alchemist.
Oh, yeah.
Give me them runes. Succulent.
Are you guys Alchemist fans?
I am right
I mean,
now.
It's just, yeah, because we don't see too much.
Exactly. That's why it's fun now.
I mean, when it's in season, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. That's
When it's in season,
it's
I
a little
am
too
not a
accurate.
fan. I'll take a little bit here and there, like a wine or something, but
the question you always have to ask yourself, especially when you see some of these heroes like starting to appear as last picks or constant in your pubs, is like, what's the alternative, right? Like, well, do I really want to see Alchemist every game? The answer is no.
No. What hero are you okay seeing every game? Do you have any Pudge?
I don't mind. I think Pudge
Pudge.
is, even though there's certain aspects of him that you could argue are a little bit overpowered. I think he's.
But as a-
I don't mind seeing him.
As like an
but-
observer, you enjoy seeing it. As a
Yeah.
player,
Yeah.
most players complain about Pudge
yeah, like
quite
Enigma,
a bit. Yeah.
Magnus. I take a Magnus every game.
Oh,
there
Hook
we
comes
go.
in. Obviously, you don't have Rot. Oh, and it is going to be an SVG. Winter Wyvern, pardon me. I should have known when they picked Pudge.
Savage.
I've lost it. On this is. Just continue to go. Nothing crazy, though. What happened to stuns? Do people not like stuns anymore?
If you looked at some of the drafts for last game or these other few games, it's almost like that would have been a reverse draft lineup from a few years ago. There's like a bunch of slow, like no clear frontliner. It looks a bit weird, but with the lanes being as important as they are, sometimes the matchup is more important than what you get out of the game.
See Orbs just flying, doing some damage. I'm gonna try to harass this. Feels like all this, I wouldn't say patch, but meta is who can keep their regen the longest and not have to go back to base. Which I don't know. Is that enjoy? Do you guys like that? Do you want just more people just running at each other?
I think there's been a clear like re-emphasizing of the importance of lanes. Because remember that point when like the shrines came out and it was kind of like the lanes don't even matter. Like you get destroyed, you go to the shrines, you go to the jungle, and like you could pick just about anything. But then it just, once the denies came back and it was like, hey, the lanes matter again. Like everything, the jungle is terrible. Like everything's still predicated on these lanes. And what you said about the regen, that's a good point because you're also seeing people like dying on purpose, right? To like go back to base so that they come back with full resources.
And we saw, I mean, usually it's supports, right? But we saw Sumail do it on Shadow Fiend. He just died to a tower middle, which is weird, right? You didn't think in a game you want a suicide ever. But hey.
But the goal that he gave up is like, he doesn't give up
Negligible.
XP. You want to be able to apply constant pressure or at least have the threat in lane. And so if you're just kind of limping along in the lane like that, that's not what he wants.
Oh, stun won't hit off the creep. Snaking will get away. If he timed that a little bit better, that definitely could have been a kill. But MSS here with the Iron Shell and Rot now. That is a lot of damage at level 2. Fakes the hook.
With the with some of the better teams, you're also seeing that with like the deaths in game. Like classic example is always Solo, right? Like this guy, like he breaks your smoke, you blow around his spells on him, but his net worth's nothing, and he just buys back. So like he still has that presence in the fight, but you've used your resources for him.
Well, top lane seems to be going quite well for Storm.
Yep.
Saw Resolution just gobble up an
kill.
easy kill there on the Pango.
And now bottom.
Yeah.
MSS is taking a lot of damage, but he's dealing a lot too. It's a
Yeah.
1-for-1.
Got him though.
And
Get
now
some of that.
Snaking. Says hello.
I'm a bit of a rundown here, but they're not going to get too aggressive with the acid spray back down.
I think the best part about you know why Alchemist is fun to watch now? His talents. Getting the Unstable Concoction damage, cooldown is insane to watch.
It makes that spell ridiculous.
Yep.
Makes me wonder why they never tried to bring back like 4-position Alk with these new talents, you know, just to give it a spin.
I think it's hard, right? Because you can't really get levels. He needs level 20 to do that damage, and as a support, right, just always feels a little tough.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot for Rezo up here on top. They should, the CS might not be amazing because of the pressure, but that's the second kill that he's been able to get himself involved in. Pain just getting a little too aggressive on top.
He's not getting the craziest amount of CS,
No.
but he's taking
He's getting
names,
the-
and
yeah.
that brings a gold coin itself, let me tell you.
Ah, doubloon.
The balloon.
A balloon, yeah.
A doubloon, a gold coin.
Yeah,
pirate's
like
coin.
pirates, isn't it?
What's a leprechaun's gold coin then?
Isn't it?
the
it-
balloon?
A lucky charm?
I thought most of Leprechaun's gold was fake. Isn't it fool's gold?
There's fool's gold. Yeah, isn't it?
Because
Oh,
to
yeah.
believe in a leprechaun makes you a fool.
Oh, so it's fool's gold.
And except the Keebler elf.
He makes damn good cookies.
Yeah, he doesn't. Uh-oh. Tavo.
Oh, the Jukes.
Oh, he gets
Excuse
they
me?
have to
Laugh
know.
it up.
Oh.
Give me the Pango laugh right now. All right,
Yeah.
now you let me down.
Did you know that being shanghaied means to be like captured at sea and like sold into like I don't know, sold into slavery?
Oh! Is he going to get it?
Oh, no.
King RD. Wait.
Shanghai is
Shanghai is-
captured at sea?
Yeah, there's actually like a word that's like it's captured at sea. I don't know if it's like enslaved or whatever, but just like
It's like a pirate?
yeah,
Ah.
It's called
a pirate
Shanghai.
term.
Are there other sort of, cities that are also terms for sort of pirate maneuvers?
Any other pirate maneuvers at all?
Think of any off the top
Shanghai
of my
or-
head. No, just that one.
The swashbuckle is pretty much a pirate move, I guess.
But that's not a city, is it?
It's not a city. I don't know.
Oh.
City pirate moves? I mean, can you even name like 4 pirate moves?
What's that one Logan Paul song where he says something's his city, but it's not a city?
Can't help you there. I'm sorry.
England.
England is my city.
That's not Logan Paul. That's like some random British dude he hangs out with.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he doesn't say that. It's some random British dude in like one of his music videos.
Yeah, why are people giving Logan Paul this crap? He's
I
just
don't
an
know, because
honest
he
dude
pro-
making $20 million a year doing
I don't, the
bullshit.
English dude
Filming
probably was
dead
like,
bodies.
no, what do
No,
I say? He
I
told
thought that was
him
the
to
other
say.
Paul.
I don't know, dude. I don't know who's who.
Wasn't that
Come
Chris
on,
Paul?
man.
No,
I'm
that's
sure you've been
basketball
blamed.
player.
for your-
Wait a minute.
I thought it was Sean Paul.
Oh, it was Paul Logan.
on the dance floor.
It's a bit more likely.
He's burning on the dance floor.
Paul Revere, dumbass.
Do you know any other Pauls?
Paul Bunyan.
Oh. Well,
Isn't that
this
something
done.
wrong with your foot?
Oh, level 1
No,
stuff.
is Paul Bunyan a real person? I think
No,
so.
he was the guy who had the giant blue ox.
Yeah, see, he's
What's the-
somewhat real.
What is that?
Paul
Wait,
Bunyan
Paul-
was a fictional character
Is that an
who had a
American
pet
story?
blue axe.
Is that like an
Ox.
American story?
Oh,
Laguna
look at
goes
this
out, but it
mid.
won't do anything.
It definitely
oh, no.
MSS running him down.
Dude, your first Laguna Blade, and it just completely fails. You just lost. Well, this happened last game, right? Weehaw got an embarrassing kill on him, and then he came back, got like a double kill middle. We'll see if he can do it again. Versus a Pudge?
Probably
not.
I mean, MSS having a great start. The 2-on-2. Well, he's already got that point in the flesh heap, of course. So
Right to the urn.
taking the benefits of it nice and early. 1100 HP. It's all good. 7 minutes in.
That's
Feeling
12.
beefy. Oh, Tom Lane Rezo getting
he
aggressive.
changes.
Chippity chop.
Very nicely done there by Mr. Resolution.
Has to be careful with those orbs. He only has 2, I lied.
Oh! And he
Did he
goes,
just
get
grabs
over
him
here?
by the balls.
Did he just steal that kill
Nice.
from Rezo? Wasn't Rezo going to get him?
No, he tethered away, right?
No.
Now, Rezo, he always spells one called.
Yeah, you're right. He would tether away. You're correct. My bad, Jack. You know your Dota mechanics.
He knows his team.
So level 7, you only have 3 in the gold. Feels like if you have a reasonably free lane. But he has
Nah,
2 in
you
acid spray.
you want to get that extra point in acid spray.
Versus Darkseer, what does it do for you?
No way in terms of when you do want to go to the camps.
Oh, okay.
You're going to clean them quicker, aren't you?
Well, it probably also keeps the wave off your tower a bit more, right? You
Yeah.
don't want your
It's,
tower
yeah,
where
see,
you
it's
just
easier
tanking a ton
to
of
see
damage.
us under the tower, yeah.
Oh,
He
hits
got
the
that.
hook, and now he does pop ulti. Can they bring him down? He does haste him, but he runs out of Spirit Siphon range. The coconut hits him, unluckily for
The
them.
Dark Seer with the suck, the vacuum pull.
Yeah, it's got a concoction,
Chop him.
but he's falling low.
The king.
Snake King, could he do it?
Nope.
They're going to let him live.
No, yeah, indeed. And now,
Oh.
backups there.
But what does he do?
An assist. No
Acid spray.
Weehaw will do a lot. Weehaw just Lagunas. He's trying to run away. He gets under the
I mean, King
enemy
RD's
team's
dead.
tower. And oh my goodness, they kill
HFM
King
might still
RD.
be dead anyway because MSS just runs him down with the rot. They do get the kill
Are they going to go for another one? He's bottling up, though. This could be a good turn for Weehaw. Gets the stun up, but he taking so much damage. Does he have a hook or anything?
No
Doesn't
way.
need it.
Oh, MSS and Snaking running them down. Sure, we saw the DP come in and lose a life, but overall, Storm playing
Tipped
aggressive. It's 11 for 3 at 9 minutes in.
Good chunky tip. I'd imagine a bit of flow strength there.
What's the highest tip? 200, right?
200, yeah, which you
Okay.
get
He
at
shelled
like
it out.
level 13, 12, I think level 1200. But you have to have a very high battle pass level.
Well, that's
level
MSS.
1500 maybe,
Yeah.
He's got a big book.
He's got a big book.
I think Payne's win condition this game, they need to reach this point where the Alk has just enough sustain and damage that VGJ can't burst him down. But, I mean, if he continues to have a rough start or if he can't reach that point, then it's obviously going to be a very hard game for them.
It feels like both teams are kind of in that position. One wants their Morphling to hit that, he can just 1v5, but Alchemist will do that quicker, but they're doing a good job of just flooding his lane with heroes. There's just a bunch of heroes wherever Alchemist goes every time, it feels like.
Yeah, and Pango, like, once he gets to that early mid-game, gets some items up, Brezo also has to be careful. He can't play on too low, or he'll just get bursted down instantly by the Pango. So it's kind of like, even if it's not the greatest answer in lane, in the game it can be a bit scary.
I've heard a lot of Pangos don't even go Javelin now. Versus Morphling, is that one of the heroes you would at least get one? You think?
I think most of the time, like, you're still with that blink first with the perma stun. Right, gives you the
it's
best
better,
chance
yeah.
to burst him down.
There we go, stun. Oh, well, 2 Alchemists on the map, but look at this coming in with the Spirit side on the back. SVG is already dead from Laguna. Now Weehaw doing a ton of damage right now. Pango rolling on him. Do a double stun by Weehaw on the back, but
Look at that hook though.
Duster and
MSS.
HFN.
Yeah, grabs
See?
HFN. And get more snaking. For the chase in, but the back under the tower. In fact, Weehaw looking to try and turn it with the kill from King RD.
I thought that looked like a really good fight for Pain. Like, they got an insanely good stun, but they just didn't have any other damage besides him. That's the problem,
Oh, these hooks!
right?
Hanging
Very
around.
nicely threaded.
That's
He's going to
2.
get both of them out of that as well, as King
Oh,
RD is
damn.
slowed down by the wall.
Though Snake King ain't playing right. He's had a rough day. He actually, like,
Is
it
he?
feels he's had a pretty
Oh,
rough
okay.
day. Even in that last game win, he got really bullied in lane phase. He's like, I'm getting this kill. I'm throwing the solo wall down on this IO. F him.
Darkseer doesn't get a lot of big plays, like outside of like a high ground defense. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He's like, come on, let me do something. Have the wall.
It's like when you're Shaquille O'Neal. Like, you know he just wants to dunk.
Yeah.
But when he broke that backboard, that was sick.
Yeah, he had 2 backboard shatterings, and just like looking at like people's faces when this occurs, like
Yeah.
Hack
they
a
were
Shack
shocked.
was probably the worst era of basketball
Yeah,
ever.
but the breaking the backboard, that's,
No, I
that's
think that
just
was
so
Kazam.
iconic. Like nobody else did that. There's no, only Shaq does that.
There's like one other guy. I forget.
Was it
Maybe
like
Oscar.
Daryl Dawkins or
Oscar
something
Robertson?
in like the 70s.
Sean Kemp, I mean, he could dunk.
Yeah,
throw
Sean
it down.
Kingston.
Get the hell out of here.
10 agility picked up on the morph. OD Pixel, what is pain? Like,
What is pain?
what does they got to do?
What is pain?
What is pain? You
I
want to
mean, we were
know?
talking about philosophy earlier, weren't we?
Odie
That's-
Pixel, hit me with a what is pain?
What does pain got to do to win here?
You should ask Blitz the same question.
Oh, Blitz is gonna know pain tonight. But I'm not gonna do a thing where like
What?
I hurt him physically. I think I'm gonna
Huh?
put like some mango hot sauce in like
What?
his face headband. You know where you sleep? What are those
What
called?
is a
Sleeping?
face headband?
The sleep masks.
Oh, bottom
No.
lookers here, MSS. He's going to miss the hook, but it doesn't matter. They killed Duster, and now Weehaw is all alone.
This feels bad.
They'll get both of them. Double kill for SVG.
This feels real. When you're up 4K at 12 minutes against an Alchemist, you're doing pretty good. And the other team is not doing so hot. He's 1,200 up
Facts.
on the Morphling, but he's trying. And now we do have an ultimate from IO, obviously a little less potent than it used to be.
Yeah, the Alchemist lead is good, but not chunky enough
Yeah.
that you'd like to see in your typical
Dude, it's
Alchemist game.
17 to 4.
Almost
didn't
the
realize.
420 California Dream coming
Yeah.
our way.
Oh, it is.
The meme dream is alive.
And we talked about the Pudge. If you manage to have a good start on the Pudge, at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point you're not afraid of their cores anymore.
No.
Either. And
No, he could just run it. He can run down anyone, as we're seeing, MSS.
Is he gonna like prioritize like a blink or something too on the Pudge? What do you get after you grab up an urn?
You might want
I mean, you definitely want the Spirit Vessel
versus
against the
Alk.
Alk.
And
Yeah,
IO.
yeah,
But I
And
guess
then a
because you're
blink,
ahead,
yeah.
he may, if he gets the money, he might just get the blink first.
Just jump and bite him.
Oh, Mike. Well, feels like VGJ is just pretty much going around the map. You see the Unstable Concoction. He's almost there. Once you get the 900 burst damage, you're in a better spot. And the Radiance. Pain's definitely not out of it. You win one team fight with your Alchemist Radiance, and you just start taking every tower and every lane over.
They got a Jack team, you know, a sleeper team. So
Yeah.
he'll wake up if it gets to the point.
Jack, what's the worst you've ever slept through? You ever slept
Looking
through an
over him
earthquake?
now, he's got
Yeah.
some tired eyes right now. I'm just saying.
Jack, you with us? You with us, Jack?
I'm feeling great right now. I've had some
Sure.
great nights of sleep.
Oh, whiffs
Not
the hook,
feeling
but he just
good.
runs at him.
That was an
But
intentional
Pango's
whiff.
here. It's 3 of them. He's still rolling away. And look at this. Weehaw, he's back alive. Ulti on the backside won't really do too much. Laguna won't do too much. Nothing's really doing too much here, but VGJ's going to run at him and not do anything. It's really Duster.
Pain's sort of
He's not
awkwardly
even
split
dead.
up now.
Oh, Duster got. He's dusting on him.
Okay,
He
yeah.
dies, though. Is that really just going to be a 1? That was a 1-for-0 fight, huh? That was a strange fight.
A lot of swinging, but a lot of missing. Like a crazy little bar fight right there we saw. Someone got thrown out a window, but that's about it.
You guys ever actually been to a bar where there's a fight?
Yeah, but it's not as fun as like you see in the
It's
cartoons.
actually scary as hell.
It's
Like at a
scary.
bar fight, yeah. Like I mean, if you're in a bar fight, there's drunk, angry,
Wait, you were in a
testosterone.
bar fight?
No, I was
Oh.
there when a fight happened. Well,
It is scary.
420 dreams over.
It's usually over
Yes,
pretty
it
quick.
is.
It usually ends pretty quick. It is scary.
True that.
oh, we steals the rune right there, and now they're gonna try to turn
Got
it around.
him.
Lincoln's is there. He pops it though with the Unstable Concoction. Can they get Rezo? Doesn't look like it.
Nice.
Nice rune steal though by Lina.
Can't stop the water god. Goes all the way down and gets full efficiency out of that shrine.
Do you know Morphling's lore?
Someone turned on a tap and turned it off.
It's
Oh.
a Brita, right?
Yeah. They turn on the Brita filter, and there he came.
Okay.
A little
There
hot and a
he
little
came.
cold. Here he is. Well, there's a kill on Duster again. See ya.
No, I don't know. What is the lore, Grant?
I don't know.
We have a moment.
Here we go. There's the law. Is this law?
If you are about to
What?
die, considering entering a neutral camp or going to
Ah,
rush.
suicide tips.
That's
Thanks, Valve.
That's a pretty
Shouldn't
good
that,
tip.
shouldn't that tip tell you your respawn time's longer, actually? Like, shouldn't it actually?
Wow, no, it's a debate, you see.
It's like the talents. You don't get the full explanation. It just kind of have to figure it out yourself.
Whoa, wait. Blink Alk. What?
Oh, look at that.
He's a 4 position now. Let's go.
What? Well, they're going to find Weehaw, so that's a nice... I'm actually really...
Oh,
There's
look
the
at that
blink!
blink!
He blinked
Oh!
a solid 3 feet forwards.
They
Got a
weren't
huge
ready.
stun.
They weren't ready for the blink out.
Oh, the
Oh.
hook over. That
Oh,
might
blink
have-
out.
Is he going to stun himself?
Is he
No.
going to get on snaking?
Deny?
Are
Oh.
we still alive,
He's
HFM?
reading the tip. He almost died to the neutrals.
Well,
Well,
don't
he
go
doesn't,
through
so-
the wall.
Wait for the blink.
They're running away, and now, if he gets a Spirit Siphon off, that should be a kill. But
Oh, but
Pango's
they're
here.
rolling
Oh, no.
Oh, the concoction!
He is.
But he did die,
God.
HFM.
Wow.
Wait, how did he die? Did
Does-
MSS?
Urn.
Oh, it was that urn.
Yeah.
Okay, got the urn out on him.
Yeah.
Nice play from Tavo though.
It was. Why did it looked? He got trapped in. That's the thing with Pango, right? Like, you don't always fight there, and he got trapped in like a super crappy corner, so he had to swashbuckle out immediately. Still got the kill.
The staircases and the Roche pit. That's where you want to be. And Rezo has to be careful with that as well. Again, he's on like 600 HP, right? So if he gets caught in a bad spot with Pango, he's just instantly gone.
I don't like that at all. Like, why do you need to be that low to farm? I think a good 900. You do a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
it's like diminishing returns. Like
Yeah.
the creeps aren't gonna
Yeah.
last that much longer.
You're doing 10 more damage to the creeps. Whatever. Snaking continues to farm himself. He's going for a pipe.
Darkseer's build like has never changed ever.
No.
I feel like he always gets the same thing since he was born with that head, the pointy head.
What is it? You get Guardian Grave.
Greaves,
Sometimes you see
Blink.
that later, but then, yeah, Blink, Hood, Pipe, maybe
He's
a
like
Shiva's.
Mr. Utility.
Look at that. The 5 blinks.
Else does not feel that good if you're Pain right now. He does have the range, right? They definitely took a little bit better of a fight there with the Blink and the Radiance, but still.
Oh, come on, go for the blind hook, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here we go. They're rolling in somewhere. Yeah, goes in middle. It is going to be on the DP, but an ulti from Winter Wyvern zones him out. Only IO hitting him, though. And now the Zut comes. That'll be another kill on Duster. Should be a kill on Tavo as well. Possibly.
The backup of King IB.
With Pain's lineup, once they've committed their
Oh.
Blink initiation, it's really hard for them to get back into a fight. Feels like someone has to die, like a core has to die to make it worth their time.
They tried to
Take
get the
fight afterwards.
DP. It did not work. This is the thing, right? Like, you're a 2K lead at 18 minutes against an Alchemist. Like,
Yeah.
They're actually very farmed on BJJ Storm.
Oh, here we go. The ghosts are out. They're ready
Ferocious.
for some objectives.
Already TP's coming though. Pain want to swing.
No medallion.
We got Gatekeeper Mojo.
What's the cooldown on our Rolling
SVG
Thunder?
almost always gets medallion. Really surprised he didn't. Huh.
All right,
some
Hook.
time.
Oh!
How could you not get anyone?
Oh no,
You
the
got the
wrong
cars
guy.
going time.
You're
Duster.
gonna get someone.
He's running.
Oh, the vacuum downhill! Snake King gets Weehaw from. Oh my god, what a player. Snake King's back finally.
Oh, and the blast as well from SVG.
That was actually so sick.
Can MSS get a hook for another? Ooh.
All right, my man
Quiet.
failed geometry in 9th grade there. Didn't really take the angle.
Yeah.
But here we go. Get a Spirit Siphon up. HFN. Can't really do too much. And look at the rest
He's
of the
got the
team.
backup.
He
The
does.
relocate.
All right.
It comes in.
See a Snake King?
Can they get... I mean, you what? This would be a
They
big kill
can.
as
I'm
well if they
pretty
can finish
sure
him off.
Swashbuckle?
More.
They've got him, surely. The Radiance burn.
Yep, nice.
Big kill for HFN.
Nice kill. There's a tremendous amount of mobility in this lineup too, right? You think about Lina just zips around the map. Obviously, Wisp and Pango as well. You can be anywhere like in a flash with this team. The Blink kind of adds to that too on the Alchemist.
If you could tether somewhere with Wisp right now, where would you like to be tethered to, Jack?
Are we still
Tether
talking
me
about
and
the Dota
let's
game?
go to the Caribbean.
That sounds fun.
Caribbean.
No, it's the Caribbean.
Is it
Caribbean is my city.
Where in the Caribbean?
Anywhere. St. Kitts, maybe.
Oh, you're talking about
Is that
these,
somewhere
like,
you've been?
resort
Yeah.
islands,
Or
right?
did
you
you like,
It's not what?
It's not.
Is this a adults only, all all inclusive?
No, you guys can come along too.
All right, cool.
Thanks.
Kids are welcome.
You kids
When
are
I think
welcome.
of Caribbean islands named after saints, I just automatically think it's like a resort island.
Why?
With
Those
like-
should be like the
Like
least
offshore
resorty islands.
accounts and stuff, you know.
What? All right, Jay. I don't need to know about your shady business practices. Well, they're smoked up. They're looking. Who will they find? Oh, it looks like Duster. Hey, Duster. What's
Time
good?
to get dusted. Let's go.
Oh, hits the hook. He doesn't even want to use Dismember. I like that.
That's fine. You don't want to. You don't
No,
want to
you
blow your
don't.
smoke on this, so Pain
Tastes
Pain
good.
are okay with that.
Middle
Oh,
lane.
mid lane. They got
Oh.
your war.
All right, well, that's a trade they'll take.
And is it right? Alchemist finally hit it. He hit his timing late, but he did hit his timing. Now ulti. Oh, and that traps in IO.
Yep.
Good wait.
The AoE does get a pretty decent. I know you were bringing it up in the previous game.
Can they get him on the backside? HFN? I don't think so. This is not looking good right now for VGJ. They do bring him down, so now it is looking good.
Oh,
What a
man.
turn.
They got three. They might get more. They get Tarbo. They get the hook. See him at the moment.
And and there's the Alch timing. I mean, if you have a smooth game going, you have an Octarine or Shivas or something around this point, then they just lack that bit of damage to be able to bring you down.
That was questionable at the best.
Hey, that's you, Owen.
Hi, it's me.
Hello. Yo, Jack.
Yo.
Yeah.
Can we get your play-by-play next team fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, come
Let's
on,
bring
Jack.
back the Jack play-by-play.
Oh,
Bring
no,
it
this
back,
is-
Jack.
This is back in the archives, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that stuff is only.
I heard they're making a
It's
TI
only for-
archives about your play-by-play and observing.
It's only.
Watch me observe one-handed. Reddit.
Isn't
This
that
is
how-
garbage. I will
isn't
never
that how
watch
mu-
this stream again.
Don't most people observe one-handed?
No, God, no. No one does. I
they-
don't even.
They
And
put
I'm a
two
bad
hands on the
observer.
mouse.
I'm blaming
or-
that one on
No.
you guys.
What? You use most people don't even use their mouse. A lot of people just use keyboard.
One
Well,
of,
that-
one
that's
of you guys, one of you guys told me that I could just cut to the heroes with the numbers, and so I was like, all right, so I only need one hand to do this. And, you know, I looked at how relaxed Scriff and Weapus seem to be at times. I'm like, this is the truth right here. And it
Well, you're
wasn't.
usually relaxed when you're good at jobs, not relaxed when you're bad at jobs.
It's true.
Well, see you later. Tier 2 tower.
Yeah.
Aetherland's winner Wyvern first.
That's been working out for him.
I think Glimmer would be really good here.
A little nervous for Pain. High
Yeah.
ground defense is
You have acid spray.
it's kind
And
of
Tava.
yeah. It's okay.
we go.
But it's not
There we
scary.
go. Rolling.
He's gonna hit one. The stun will miss actually on the Morphlane. Now they're gonna turn around onto Tava on the backside.
No,
Hello.
HF.
Oh yeah, Jack.
Oh wait, well, I'm suddenly take. Okay, Witch Doctor disappears. Alchemist isolated. They're running him down right now. Rezo's in the air. A lot of things are happening. A
Oh!
bit slow with the recap, but BJJ Storm seems to be doing pretty well in this fight.
A lot
That
of
wall
buybacks.
is going to drop, but seem extraneous at this point. Weehaw is being hunted down outside of his base. Buybacks are coming out from Pain, and they're going to have to get something off these buybacks, or this game is hanging in the balance. And 8K gold lead right now. Alchemist is back out, but it looks like they haven't managed to re-engage off those buybacks, so back to the siege for BJJ
Oh,
Storm.
look at the Aegis.
I think he died on purpose.
Okay.
The man is godlike.
He's owning.
Back to you, Grant.
Thank you. Back to you.
Wonderful.
We
Back
should
to
we
you,
should
Dakota.
choose now. Should we more in cast when we back to you?
Back to you, OD.
Back to you, Fog.
Back to you.
Passing between one another.
You could just throw
Very
it off.
formal. Very proper.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh!
Okay,
He's
here we
in.
go. Free food.
HFN.
A cheeky little grab, right?
It's 400 gold, not bad.
What would you imagine a winter wyvern tastes like?
Icy.
Like, just like
Cold chicken.
popsicles or? Have you ever licked a frozen chicken?
I've licked a dragon.
A dragon?
Oh.
No.
That's
That sounds...
it's not for commoners.
No. I go to medieval times and they serve you dragon's blood. I think it's just tomato soup. I'm pretty sure it's just tomato soup, but they call it dragon's blood sometimes.
Dude,
So
No,
it's
it's the
pretty
best.
good though. It
I mean,
tastes like tomato
you
soup.
talk as if you can casually go to the medieval.
You go to
The
medieval
medieval fair.
times. Yeah,
The
it's
fair.
Oh, it's a thing.
it's a thing. It's a dinner
You've never
theater.
been to, medieval fairs are very
Oh, it's
popular in
actually.
America.
Oh,
It's a
Like
Renaissance
You
fair.
gotta play
yeah.
things up, you know. These terms like veal and stuff. I'm pretty sure those were like food industry creations to make something sound better. You know,
Yeah.
calf or baby cow doesn't sound very good.
Can
but
I
veal,
rant here?
Go for it.
I hate people who only go to restaurants based on Yelp reviews. Those snobs and
Yelp's just the
yuppies.
worst.
I hate like the people. I'm not
we
gonna
are?
go there.
I hate that. That empowers the Yelp reviewer.
Yeah.
It's like a keyboard warrior for the restaurant industry that pisses you
It
off.
really
They-
is because they write those like super long-winded reviews and like,
I
like
have
they try to
been
be like the food
to
fans
plenty of
kinda.
IHOPs before, and this one was terrible. Yeah,
actually-
you don't like it.
Like, and the people who actually
Oh
listen
no,
to
not
them,
Gusta. Oh,
you're dead. Yo, Odie Pixel, do the observing for this fight.
I'm doing it right now. Oh.
I know, that was a good vacuum. They get him. This game's looking very rough right now for Pain, as
They're
you can
holding
tell
on.
by the 20-kill lead.
It's also they have to play super on edge, right? You just committed buybacks, so
And when your Alk's only 1,000 above the other team's carry,
Still not good.
At
Not
26
chunky
minutes.
enough, you know.
Dude, this
Alk,
Morphling,
Meepo,
holy
they got to
smoke.
be way up and
Leon's got to
above.
be careful there. They're coming in.
Oh,
Oh, MSS.
Kobe.
Sitting still a little too long.
Steal it, SVG. Damn.
18 plus strength already. He's got 3.3k of life. He doesn't even like have any health items.
Jack, do you appreciate? Do you
tipped
like
him.
when your team tips, or do you think it's rude?
He flicked a tip at him.
I don't even say it's rude. I think it's just a little played out by now. You know, it was like super cool when they first did it, but now it's kind of just like,
What if he?
you know, like who even gets tilted by that or bothered by it?
What if
It's
he
just
all
like,
chatted
whatever.
easy?
Yeah, that would cross the line a
yeah.
little bit.
You think?
What about the spray? Anyone using the spray BM wise?
Not BM, I don't think.
Oh, that's you have to spray the Tidehunter thumb up right after you get the kill.
The spray has potential. The spray has a lot of potential.
Spray high
I
five.
think that's where the next frontier of BM should go.
Pipe. For snaking. You guys ever like smoked out of a corn cob pipe? Like just
No.
like
What
older,
What the
like
heck
I
is it
wish.
called?
You ever had a corn
corn
cob pipe?
It's like the it's the old people pipe.
Like Popeye.
It's like
Yeah,
some like
Popeye,
bear.
yeah.
Popeye.
It's like
you
some
know
Bear
Popeye,
Bryant
right?
type of
Right,
thing.
Odie?
Oh, yeah.
Popeye?
Yeah, that,
Eats his
that's
spinach,
the
you get all
European.
stronger.
It's Popeye's
I
from
love
America,
how his
isn't it?
message the whole time was eat vegetables to get stronger, but he's like
Spinach.
smoking a
He's-
pipe the whole damn time.
Well, but he puts the spinach in his pipe.
He smokes
He does
the
put the spinach in his
That's
pipe.
so
yeah.
gross. Spinach is all the tar and all the smoke. Yeah, Popeye was a gross dude.
Dude, who was his sidekick?
Strong,
the guy who
though.
liked hamburgers?
Hamburger Harry, right, or something? Harry.
Hamburger Harry.
Wimpy.
Wimpy. What was you remember Bruno? right? Or Brutus?
hamburger today for a 2 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Or
he
something,
had,
I don't
like-
know. That's what he says.
yeah,
Or
he had a
something.
heart attack.
I mean,
right?
that sounds like a bargain.
Well, he's a fictional character. I don't know.
He was a Yelp reviewer for
He
sure.
was.
Yeah, review.
This quarter pounder is garbage. Look at that. Hurricane. This Morphling build's different. Just 'cause, I mean, the boots of travel. You don't see that as this. I mean, they're just owning right
mean,
now.
yeah.
I mean,
You're
Rezo's-
owning. You
Rezo, if he had some, if he was trying to be more of an innovator. I mean, he knows what he's doing, right?
Yeah. I'm so glad Morphling's changed. The old Morphling was actually not fun to watch.
No,
The,
this is
the
Morphling's
ratty
fun.
one, the old Lakel's
Rattling.
Morphling days are
Yeah.
gone.
It's such a high skill cap now.
Oh, did he stun himself? He sure
he
did.
may have done so.
Oh, okay.
The hook on Duster.
Look at that. They've got a good position for the
Batavo.
bouncy.
Yeah, Pain on the high ground a bit, but flanked.
SVG instant buyback. They know once BKB. Don't matter. Nice hook. Oh, bad hook. Oh, he took ally.
Oh,
You can take ally.
That's fun.
Well, you know, sometimes you just want to play Pudge.
Do double hook. And this game that's the buyback coming, and this is not looking good for the old Radiant squadron. Oh,
Storm having a bit of fun, looks like, with this one.
is he gonna get over? Oh no, he does. But
Ooh.
guess who's there? Rezo.
Still beyond godlike. Going in right.
I mean, they're holding on.
Yeah.
I mean, they are taking fights outside the base,
Oh,
which
he's
is
going
nice.
If he gets Rapier on Lena, I think they may have just won the game.
What? What if he just gets hooked?
Well, then
Well,
the game's
you
By
don't-
one of two people.
You don't
Go
want,
big or go
no.
home, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think the
You
Rapier.
can't think
Do you-
about the negatives.
I don't think he's gonna get Rapier this game. I think the game might be over here.
It's calling out for a slap bet.
Yeah, I will. I'll do
I'm
it.
not-
I'm actually
not
down to
taking
do
it. I
it.
won't take that.
I mean, people know I manned up. I took it. I regret it horribly, but yeah, I took it.
Thanks for the clip, though.
I actually did get slapped once by my real life friend for a Taco Bell burrito. I was hungry that day. For
Sounds
a
pretty worth.
a 60-cent burrito.
I mean, you got
I had a
less
broken
than that
jaw.
this time.
Oh, MSS with the...
He gets. Now look at
Like
this.
one of those regular bean burritos.
Yeah. No
Wow.
onions though. Don't want onions.
It wasn't even like a cheesy gordita crunch, man. Come on.
Well, that's not a burrito. It's a gordita crunch.
That's not a slap. That's a kick in the nuts, really.
No. You know, did you guys ever play Rochambeau when you grew up? Not the rock paper scissors kind of.
What? Wait, Rochambeau is another
In my
game in itself?
in my middle school, Rochambeau was you kick each other in the
Oh,
nuts
they got it!
until
Oh,
someone quits.
No, I did not play that.
Oh, okay.
There was like a game called Mercy. Play that? Yeah, like, took each other like intertwined each fingers and just gripped as hard as you could until someone had to call it Mercy.
That's the GG boys.
That was.
It's over.
It's
So,
over.
but, I mean, VGJ,
Speaking
they had,
of
they had a
Mercy.
lovely series of VGJ.
They needed this,
Resolution.
right?
Yep.
Had a lovely time.
They
Yeah.
need to bounce back after their series earlier.
So what do you
That
guys
helps.
think? Does this say more about if EG is better or if Pain is worse or if VGJ like was that warm right? I think every team VGJ got 0-2 their first one, then 2-0'd. Pain just got 0-2 their first series. Maybe just some nerves. Nervous.
You're trying to figure things out. I mean, some teams start a little bit slower. You know, you start to pick things up as the tournament goes on.
Yeah, day one's always a bit
but-
shaky.
I mean, I'm not taking anything away from EG. They're obviously starting to get things together. I think the second half of the NA qualifier, they played some really good Dota for the rest of that run. And so, I mean, they're gonna be a solid team, right?
And you guys techies Wraith King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
they're-
feeling the water a bit.
There's things that you've got to try. You've got to,
Yeah.
What do you
there's
mean?
concepts
Secret
there.
drafted that and lost in 15 minutes at Epicenter. That's been tried.
Well, I was a couple months ago. Maybe it's time to give it another run.
Maybe Wraith King his +1 strength gain helps that out a little bit more.
Better to do it now than
It is.
lower bracket TI or something like
Yep.
that.
Well,
I mean, look at that. Yeah, 16-0-12 that game, Reza. Perfect game.
it's not bad. That means they had one core in each game who didn't die. That's always a very good sign. I think most winning teams actually do usually have that. We're going to see VGJ. Maybe they're going to come down here. We can get one person on the mic, get a little bit of talking going.
Hopefully, I can go summon someone.
You don't think they'll come down?
They'll come down, won't they?
Yeah, because SVG wanted food, right?
That's true. That's true. All right, so
SVG's
they're,
on
hungry.
they're packing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we see him here, don't we? We'll see who's going to come down.
I don't like that lamp. I
Which
hate
lamp?
that that
It's like the
hipster
most
lamp.
basic lamp ever. It's
That's
like
hipster.
that's the lamp.
That's not a hipster.
How's that
lamp.
considered
That's the
hipster?
lamp everyone
Maybe
has.
everyone
It's the
has.
opposite
Yeah.
of hipster.
Maybe back
No,
in the-
because everyone used to have it, but now people like the funkier lamps, and now that's become the hipster
Maybe
lamp.
back in the corn cob pipe era, you would consider that hipster, but that's just a regular lamp these days, Grant.
I mean, I guess.
That's seriously like the Amazon Tall lamp. And that is what pops up as like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the customer choice. Everyone gets
My
that
bad.
one.
I just don't order lamps as much as you guys, I guess. My bad.
Get on all that.
I'm not a lamp
Maybe
guy
you have
myself.
you must have a lamp
It's
dealer
not like a
guy you
lava
go to.
lamp or anything like that.
Dude, lava lamps.
Did you have a
They're
lava
pretty
lamp?
cool.
I have one right
All
now.
my friends have.
Did you
I
ever
had a
try
lava
and
lamp.
eat the stuff in it?
No, I heard it's very poisonous.
No, you did, right?
And I think if anyone's listening, don't ever do that,
Please,
please.
don't. It's tempting because they have like a bottle cap on top. So you're like,
How is it tempting? Look at the good.
Yeah, but a lot of like household cleaners, like a lot of the like detergents and stuff, they smell quite appetizing. you
And
know?
once again, if you're at home,
Bubblegum
do not
flavored?
drink
Yeah.
your Gain laundry detergent.
Drink
do
a
not
Monster. and
drink a Monster.
Drink a
A Monster is
Nice.
much better, yes.
Nice.
And now, yes.
Yeah. What is?
oh, I guess
Okay,
I'll,
here
I'll
we
find
go.
out what that is.
I would.
gentlemen here.
I don't
I got a
have it.
special message I
There
need
is
to
a
deliver
special
here.
message.
All right, a
Just-
special
yeah.
thank you, of course, because all of this would not be possible without
Me.
our sponsors
Oh.
and you, of course. But we have, of course, Sennheiser, the official audio partner of BTS, AOC, Oris, and Monster Energy.
Monster.
Thanks to them for supplying us with the energy. Thanks to them for helping us have the event and have everyone over for this awesome boot camp and summer camp.
That's just
right?
a lot of energy, right? Monster for the humans,
Boom.
Oris for the computers,
Boom.
Sennheiser for the sound.
Yeah.
Bang.
That is a lot of just, you're just going in.
An AOC for the
Yes.
Vision.
Yes.
Yeah, all bases covered.
All bases covered.
Yep.
So,
Good
Jack,
stuff.
and your team a little bit slow on the old
Yeah.
down the stairs.
We could check out the updated standings.
Yeah, let's-
maybe
the
in the
standings are good.
meantime.
Well,
when
maybe they're
ready.
packing their stuff up and moving to go pub in another section. Like
That's smart.
A real hard-working team, you know.
They are. No, they are. The fact SVG only plays European pub still blows my mind. It actually really does.
Smart man.
Well, the way he phrased it was great. He said, and I quote, you don't want to lose games based on the worst player. You want to win games based on the best player. And that's the difference between NA pubs and EU pubs. That, at least in his humble opinion.
But SVG is usually one of the highest rated in his pubs. He's the best. And you think he wins games playing support?
Well, he doesn't lose games as often to someone running down mid.
That's true. That's good. We saw there EG in first 3-1, and then a couple others keeping up right there. VGJ Storm 2-2 right there. I mean, it's very open, right? The first 3 series were 1-1.
Yep.
And then we
Yep.
got some 2-0s at the end right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There they are.
There we go.
I just have to say, I love these kinds of formats. We've seen a lot of formats throughout the season, but if you make it to a LAN, like, you want to play as many games as possible, regardless of where you are as a team. If you're a
Right.
stronger team, you want to adjust. You want to be able to prove your relative strength compared to everyone else. If you're a weaker team, you want that experience. You want matches that are meaningful against as many teams as possible. So I like these kinds of round-robin formats a lot because it feels like you earn that spot in the LAN and you get the most out of it, no matter what.
Yeah, I know the original plan wasn't to have just 6 teams, but because it's 6 teams, we're able to have more games. I mean, it's
Yeah.
5 best of 2s. Last summit we had 9 teams, and we ran them in like 3 groups of best of 3s or 3-game series, and there was less games in a day. So it's kind of crazy. You know, the house is a little more empty, but the Dota is pretty nonstop. It's a long day already just today.
There's a lot of people outside right now. It finally cooled down.
Yeah,
This
nighttime.
Yeah.
That's where it's at
Dude,
now.
I don't know. I have props to anyone who actually lives here. It's hard.
It's getting bad lately, man. It's a heat wave for sure. But
Yeah.
we'll stay refreshed.
We will.
And good stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I heard the King's
Oh,
coming,
I
guys.
just
So
saw
get ready
him.
to take
He's
a knee.
Snaking. Oh, MSS. We got MSS.
Is he going to be on the... All right,
There we go. He's on his way.
No, he's going to sit on the mic.
He's on his
Sit
way.
on it, really?
We need some words here.
I wanna
Oh,
listen
that's
to
what I
that.
was doing after the stream. But yeah, okay.
All right,
You
all
want to... Well, just a couple words. No, you don't want to... What's going on?
Jack, you can.
Jack is doing everything possible
We
to
have
dodge
the
us
technology,
right now.
Jack, for a fifth.
All right.
I'm
so
leaving you a bad Yelp review.
MSS.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
That's all I got.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we good, we good.
Can you or us? Do we need to talk louder?
Oh, yeah.
Do we need to talk louder?
No, you good.
Okay. So, I mean, it was an up and down day. 0-2 into a 2-0, but it's probably better to end as a 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Going into the next day a little bit more. Who do you play? You play
I have no idea.
Optic as well as Fnatic tomorrow. Sounds like a pretty tough day. Are you
pretty hard.
nervous?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, we're just trying out stuff.
Techie's Wraith King.
Yeah. That didn't end so well.
I mean, you learned, right?
Yeah, we
If you're
learned.
going to lose, you're going to learn.
Yeah, of course.
It's good. Jack, you had a question for your player?
I actually didn't, but we'll come back
Can you
to
tell
later.
me
Let's-
more about this
go.
Chinese anime?
Oh,
yeah.
What's your new anime you're watching?
How
What's
does
this new
Chinese
one we're
anime
talking
compare
about?
to
Dude,
Japanese anime?
It's about an esport.
The King's Avatar, man. The
King's
hypest-
Avatar?
The hypest Chinese anime I've ever watched, and the only Chinese anime.
I was
I've
gonna
watched.
say there's not a lot of
There's
those,
not-
right?
there's
It's
not
got to be the
much.
only one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty
The
nice.
King's Avatar.
Yeah, it's about esports, but it's pretty interesting.
All
Hype.
right.
It's hype.
Is
How
it like
many
watching your own
episodes?
story?
Huh?
Is it like watching your own story?
Not at all.
Or do you
All right.
pretend you're in there?
Yeah, of course.
That's me.
I live
That's
That's gonna be
through
me after TI. Let's go. Good shit.
Yeah, congratulations. You're now, I believe, second place actually though, at 2-2.
All right.
I believe so. You guys are doing decently here. Tomorrow, as we said, Fnatic and Optic. It'll be, I don't know, about a little bit tough. Do you think, is this like the most even tournament there's been in a while? Like, there's not just one standing above, or?
Yeah, it probably is. Considering all the teams, like they barely scrimmed.
Yeah.
Or like everyone
some
was on
breaks.
vacation, right?
Yeah.
So this is like pretty much everyone's games together for a while. So people are just trying out stuff. They're seeing what works, if their stuff works, and yeah, it's pretty much a shit show to be honest.
Yeah.
There's some bad games, a lot of them, but I'm sure it'll get better as the tournament progresses.
That's good. Your Pudge, were you happy to
Pudge
play
is
Pudge?
entertaining.
Yeah, I finally got to play Pudge after like 4 weeks.
I mean, we have to see it in every pub I have to cast. I have to see it every damn game. But why don't we see it as much in pro games? What would you be your like? Why don't other teams pick it as much as it gets picked in pubs? You know?
I mean, it's like a high risk reward, right? Like it's a wild card pretty much. Like you need a good Pudge player, and you need to know how to play around it. Because if you pick a Pudge and this guy's like he doesn't know what he's doing, it becomes a liability like real quick.
Makes sense to me. Anyone else?
No,
Oh, that's good.
Fine.
we'll let you rest.
Love asking 12
Thank you.
questions. No
Thank
one
you.
else does shit. Thank you, MSS. You're great. You actually, I love the business casual look. By the way, the
Business
jeans and
casual?
I love it.
You already know.
It's
It's
the
good.
Chadwar look, man.
Jaguar look.
This
He's
is-
chilling.
That's what clairvoyance is right now. Are you serious? I think
Well,
clairvoyance
he's
would be
always
more
like-
Chad
he's always
Moore as far as the
clairvoyant.
style.
Dude, I love every time I go back. Just remember meeting him at TI2. Just walk in. He's just wearing a freaking trench coat, and I don't know who he is. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Grant?" I'm like, "Hey." He's like, "I'm clairvoyance." He's like, opens. I thought he was gonna like sell me knives or something. He just opens. I'm like, "Okay, well, see you later, buddy." Well, yeah. Guess what, guys? Oh, you're good to go if you want.
Let's check out the schedule
Oh,
for
schedule.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's check it out for
let's
tomorrow.
Check it out.
It's going to be pretty much a lot of what we saw today in
Yep.
terms of games.
Oh.
Another 5 best of 2s
Yep.
coming your way.
And look at this. That means looks like Optic, VGJ, Storm, and Pain, and Fnatic. So a lot of them. Well, obviously it's. Yeah, my math is bad. Oh, and take it away.
Take your maths away.
No, just take it
Oh,
away.
I was going to say, to grab me some
What are you
tools
looking
and
forward to?
we'll
What's your
go to
guys'
brain
game?
surgery.
Yeah, what's the headliner tomorrow? What do you think is the one that most
me,
people are going to be tuning into?
think
Most
VGJ
people
Optic.
tuning in, I would actually probably say it'll be EG versus Pain at the end of the day.
Think?
Really?
I think VGJ Storm Optic will be
Yeah,
fun.
VG Storm Optic.
I mean,
VG
I
Storm
think
Fnatic
that
also
will be
good.
the better game, but I think viewer-wise, people are just going to want to watch EG. I think
Okay.
it's going to be lovely
I
because
think-
that's going to be what prime time America time, right? Because it's the American evening.
That was like now.
Yeah, it's like American evening.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
The Optic VGJ Storm's
After
going to be
work?
great, but for the NAs, it's like middle of the day. So, Americans are going to be at work.
Dude, the essays are also repping. Maybe not watching like on our stream, but they're watching. They have like
Yeah.
a bingo game going right now for Pain.
do?
Yeah. They're sharing it on social
Oh,
media.
shit.
They got like a Pain gaming bingo card.
We should play. Can
I
we-
saw one they got. It's just like seeing Duster on stream. They got a box for that.
Well, check it.
So.
Dude, even SVG gets food before me.
What's up? All right, guys, we're done.
All right, well, guys, thank you very much. It was a long, good dude. I just want to say, after
Yeah.
having like a month of no Dota,
Yeah.
having a nice, good, long day of all this Dota has actually been super fun. I'm sure the viewers too. Like, it's fun. Everyone's like, we're oversaturated, and then once Dota's gone, people are like, where the hell's the Dota?
We got spoiled by it. We took
Yeah.
it for granted. It's like the NBA season. It starts to wear on a little
Yeah.
bit. And they're like, oh, no, there's no basketball
gone.
anymore. What am I going to do?
Yep. So
Here we
thank you again for watching. 5 BO2s done. Guess what? The next 2 days, 5 more BO2s. A ton of very good Dota. We got 5 TI teams as well as Let's Do It, who have put up a very good fight against multiple good
took
teams. So
some
it's been
games,
great
yeah.
Dota. We are going to throw it off for the day. So we'll see you tomorrow where the rainbow spawns and the gold is.
The fool's gold, of course.